Every organization needs salespeople that appreciate their crafts and strive to improve. John's objectives are learn how to sell an inexpensive retail item, recognize the buyer's thought process, elicit information through questions, match the buyer's situation with the product. The speech has 2 parts, an overview of selling ideas for 3 to 4 minutes, and then a 3 to 5 minute role-playing demonstration with Sherry Watkins as the customer. The timer will do 2 different increments, both having green, red, yellow, and red. Let's welcome John.
Nothing happens until somebody sells something. Literally no thing happens in any business until somebody sells something. Let's consider the humble pencil and paper. This pencil, a Ticonderoga Dixon pencil, has lead, wood, paint, some tin, and an eraser. 5 parts. There's 5 direct suppliers. I would imagine each of those suppliers has a dozen, 2 dozen other firms helping them out. Supplying raw materials, supplying insurance, supplying maintenance, all that sort of thing. None of those people get paid. There's no money in the system until Sherry, in this case, says, gosh, I'd like to buy a pencil. In order for me to sell her a pencil effectively, I need to understand what she uses pencil for, what's important about that pencil to her, and of course, what is a pencil without paper? So this morning, I'll investigate Sherry's need for pencils and papers, and then try to match up her need on a basic level, but then also show her something that she may not have considered about papers and pencils that will add a whole new dimension and potentially increase the revenue for the company that I work with, which is an office supply store. What we'll do is pretend this is the sales counter, and we'll work on first investigating Sherry's interest in papers and pencils, me demonstrating the products and explaining the products, and then introducing a new idea to Sherry that she may not have considered. So Sherry, if you please come up. And we'll start the second part of the speech now. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
And may I help you find something today at Staples?
Yes, I need to get some new pencils and some paper for my 9-year-old.
Terrific. Of course, we have very, very wide selection of papers and pencils. May I ask, what are you going to use, or what is your son or daughter going to use?
I have a 9-year-old daughter that is an avid artist, and her preference right now is pencil, obviously paper, that's the medium, and she loves to just sketch. She's really doing a ton of dragons and angels and fairies with wings, and she is going through pencils like you would not believe. I cannot keep them in the house.
This is fantastic. We have, of course, we have the normal Dixon Titan, the yellow pencil that we all grew up with, very serviceable,
number
cheap.
2.
However, something I'd like to show you today is the Blackwing 602 by Palomino, Japanese company. And to demonstrate this, I'd like you to draw or write on this regular pad with that pencil. Actually, let's use the Dixon first.
Okay.
And
Just
just anything you'd like.
Yep, it's a pencil.
It's your regular pencil, very serviceable. Now try this one.
It's a unique little eraser. Wow, kind of has a buttery feel.
It's creamy. It's absolutely
Yeah,
creamy.
I like that.
And you'd think, gee, a pencil, what's different about a pencil? This pencil is really different. The logo on the pencil is half the pressure, twice the speed. And of course, your daughter may not want to draw it in a speedy fashion. But this pencil is something that I actually, does your daughter, of course she has homework, does she
Oh, yeah, she spends a ton of time on homework as well.
occasionally get frustrated with test results?
Yeah.
One of the things I did with my son with this pencil,
Mhm.
he came home, he was in junior high, so a little older than your daughter. He didn't do as well as he wanted to on a test, and I said, well, I've got a solution for you. You used the wrong pencil. Preposterous idea, right? Ridiculous, wrong pencil. But you have a little magic to this. You say, this pencil is made in Japan. This pencil is made in Mexico. Japan's really, more interesting environment. And then you hand them the pencil. You say, gosh, try that out. Feel that pencil. Feel the way it sits in your hands, the way it glides over the paper.
Even the color is, and the paint feels
Mhm.
different.
It's
And the eraser is smashed, like after she's chewed this one.
Uh-huh.
So-
And this eraser pulls out, so you can make full use of the complete eraser.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. Yeah, because once this is down to the end, then she has to get another pencil.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
And of course, to go with a fine pencil, you need fine paper.
Mhm.
So please try this notebook. This is a specialized notebook from the Levenger Company. And again, if you want to write on this first to kind of get a feel for what that surface is like.
I love that, I really like this pencil.
And now try this paper. Feel the
Wow.
difference?
Yeah.
That is a very smooth
Oh,
surface.
this is gonna be fabulous for her.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous.
Here's the bad news.
And is this a $10 pencil?
$2.
$2, wow.
And the next part of the bad news is you have to buy a whole box, which is $19.99.
Well, she is an avid artist, and of course my little baby, worth every penny. I just have to make sure that she doesn't decide to pass them out to everybody in the class.
Exactly.
So wonderful. I would love it. Thank you.
Well,
that sounds fun. Where do we bring? Where do I
Terrific.
buy?
We'll go up to the stand and make the sale, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I think your daughter will really
Oh,
appreciate
I
this.
think she most definitely will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please send one notes to John. And as we're doing that, let's do the timers report on all three speeches.
Okay, David was 6:28, Allison was 5:19, and John's first part was 2 minutes, and the second part was 4 minutes and 46 seconds.
The first part was short. Did you
Sure.
take them in total or just a scroll?
I think I didn't qualify because the role.
Okay, so when you vote, your choices will be for Allison and David. And we're saying call three speakers, all three of them got either